Oh man, I got a story for you this time. Oh man. Hold on, let's make sure everything. Hold up. Make sure you turn this down a little bit so there you can hear me better. Alright, so let's talk about this right here. The evil raid Sherpa. Yeah, I mean, I've come across plenty of these guys, you know. Typically, they only care about raid report and emblems and stuff. They don't actually care about helping you. Not all of them, of course. You know, there are some nice raid Sherpas out there. But I mean, you should even know they're a raid Sherpa at that point, you know. Just say, hey, I'm here to help you do the raid, whatever, you know. I mean, if you're already announcing you're a Sherpa, you're doing it wrong. Anyway, that's exactly what this guy does, though. He joins her at King's Fall, or at, what, Daughters, I think? Because people kept leaving for some reason. I forget why. Oh, no, that's right. We got to Goldgroth, and then, you know, they left because, something, they couldn't do gays, they wanted to do gays, they tried it once, rage quit, I don't know, it was weird. And then we just had some issues with people going AFK, leaving, etc. kind of deal. You know how it is, probably. But anyway, we get to the Daughters. He joins the LFG post, and he's just already just kind of being a piece of something, you know. I can't say it, we're only 1 minute in. But, you know, he's coming here, he's just like, oh, terrible this, terrible that. I mean, like, he was wrong half the time, too. Maybe not half, but a few things. He's saying, like, microcasm is good for DPS when it's not. It's like, okay, use rockets, whatever. I mean, I was out DPSing him with, like, whisper and shit, and he's just like, oh, I'm still better. It's just like, oh, okay. But anyway, he comes in here, he's just saying, you know, being toxic the whole time, just like, you know, fuck this, fuck that, you know, you guys suck, you know, you didn't one phase the boss every time, oh, you didn't one phase Oryx, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, he says something to boost morale, quote unquote. Oh no, he starts doing some Obama shit, I don't know, he starts doing his Obama impression, I guess he's like, I don't know, bipolar or something. I don't know, man. Or like, no, he's not bipolar actually, because we're not into the meat of the story yet. You don't know yet, but he starts going crazy. I don't know. He's something. Anyway, long story short, we end up doing Salvation's Edge, or doing a couple encounters of it. The one all over here, you know, this awesome raid. It's totally good raid, and it's just like over the top toxic, not just like a little bit, like straight up, like he is just like yelling and shit. It's like, I should only have to explain it once, you know, like he's teaching multiple people. I don't know what you expect. It takes time to learn an encounter, you know, and get it down. He expects you to get everything done in one try. It's just like, no, that's not going to happen, especially when it's probably one of the hardest raids we ever gotten, you know. I mean, especially when there's guys like shooting stasis at you too. Just like, it's hard to go fast when you're getting slowed by stasis, you know. Yeah, I even tried putting this on, by the way. The Firewalkers, or Path of Burning Steps. I don't know why I said Firewalkers, but it just says you're harder to slow and freeze. But I guess that's not even true. I don't know. It didn't really make a difference when I put it on. But whatever. Anyway, he starts just getting mad. He's like, oh, you didn't first try everything. It's just, you know, he's just a dickhead. And he starts switching up the teams too in the first encounter. And like, he gets mad at me because I'm confused that he switched up the fucking teams. It's like, okay, what do you expect? You know, you're telling me to do something completely different now. It's like, okay. Yeah, he's just being a dickhead overall. And then it gets worse when we get to the second encounter. I mean, I'm learning the mechanic then. I wasn't even doing plates at first encounter, you know? But then I ended up having to learn a second one. I was doing middle, yeah, I would send it down. I wasn't closing, but it's just like, I'll send it down. I'll shoot blights and kill the bad guy, you know? Shoot the phalanx dude, like the guy with the shield. Or if I have to go in there, I shoot his head. Like, it's not that hard, right? It's just that he expects us to like speed run it or something. Like, I'm going as fast as I can, you know, like, I don't know if I have the loadout on. Nah. I was running something like, he wants us to use swords for DPS, right? Which is fine, whatever, but yeah, I was spamming folk. It's just like, I don't know how much, like, is he running Eager Edge or something? Like, I don't know. But it's just like, fuck off, you know? Oh, and again, I was doing like second best DPS every time as well, by the way. And he's like always like bitching and complaining about DPS and shit, you know? Like then he doesn't even end up doing good DPS. It's just like, okay. Again, the guy, you know, your Sherpa is doing better than you. It's just like, sure, buddy, alright, you're full of it. Seriously, like, just get over yourself, man. But yeah, that's why I don't really like these raid Sherpas. They're always just full of themselves. They don't actually care about helping. And they start getting mad if you don't get it down, like, right away. Even when the raid just came out, like, literally last week. Literally just last Friday. It's been exactly 1 week now. And he's just losing his shit that the whole Destiny community doesn't know how to first try the entire raid. Like, whatever, man. But somehow we actually do end up doing more, so yeah, we end up doing more DPS. We actually take down the boss. Probably because I switched to Solar. I started using Pyro Gales because of the Solar Surge. You know, I was just going to use Overshield because we already had like a well. So it's just like, hey, put Overshield over it. But you know, I said fuck it. I just put, you know, Pyro Gale. I guess I did like, again, even more DPS than before. You know, more than he'll ever do in his entire life. And also like a little side note, I guess. Like, I wasn't saying swords are stupid, right? I was just saying like, hey, usually swords aren't the DPS meta. And I'm right. Usually you just use swords on like Rift and Cheese, and that's kinda it for the most part. It's like, no, you gotta look at the seasonal artifacts. You're not making sense. You're stupid. It's like, dude, I know they're fucking there. I have them unlocked too, right here. Look, you know. I switched this back already, so don't worry about that. But like, still, you know. Like, I know. I fucking know about the sword artifacts and shit. Alright? Like, I got a solar sword, yeah, and again, I was doing like the most DPS, or like second most every time. It's just like, no, you're stupid. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, buddy. I was just saying, like, usually there's better options than fucking swords. Even if you can't get your stupid ass ammo back, you know? Like, all I said was like, oh, usually rockets have been like the meta for a while. And like, he starts getting mad. Like, over the top mad. It's like, I didn't say we should run rockets. I'm just saying usually rockets are the way to go in DPS. I mean, he was hyping up rockets so much in Daughters, you know, and I was out DPSing him with fucking Whisper and that shit too. So it's just like, you're fucking ridiculous, man. Just get help, man. Anyway, yeah, let me see if I can find him really quick, actually. Yeah, if you're on Xbox, his name is, it's got like a weird S with like a line above it. X Rouse, XX Rouse, if you will. He's got an anime profile picture, of course. So, yeah, don't fight him, you know, he's a fucking nutcase, if you will. Yeah. Unless you do want to get yelled at, I mean, go ahead. I mean, who am I to stop you, you know? But you ain't going to get anything done. Because instead of teaching, you know, he spends more time just yelling at people about stupid stuff. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Because, again, we only got through 2 encounters on the new raid. Oh, I don't know, I hit the moon. But yeah, we only got to 2 encounters. We got to the 3rd one, and then I don't know. He just kind of gave up and he kicked everyone. Which, you know, usually Sherpas don't do that. Hence why I hate Sherpas. You know, it's like, Or sorry, Sherpas aren't supposed to do that, yet they keep doing it anyway, is what I mean. Sorry. Just fuck Sherpas, man. Seriously, just go outside. Don't get me wrong, I love raids as much as the next guy. I mean, I'm a huge raid guy. I mean, I even got all the Pantheon shit. I mean, yeah. I even got Godslayer somewhere. Hold on. So no one says, oh, no, you don't. Like, yes, I do. I'm stupid. Hold on. I just woke up. What the hell is this for? Oh. That's cool. I got a shader? No way. And a chance to get exotic? No way. Anyway. Well, is Godslayer down here now? Yeah, there is Pantheon. Yeah, Godslayer, see, I told you, gosh. Anyway. You know, I love raids as much as the next guy. But it's just like, fucking relax, man. Like, who cares about your raid report? Seriously. Like, what, you think you're going to, like, show this to, like, some kind of guy at a job interview? Like, hey, look at my raid shirt, but he's like, you're fired. No, you're hired. Okay, you're fired. Just like, get out of here, dude. What use does that have in the real world? Like, you're not gonna get paid for that shit. Like, I guess if you're like a streamer or some shit. But like, yeah, I feel like you would get banned for saying this thing. I feel like you get banned for saying certain things you said to us, you know. He was really letting that N-word, you know, go out. You know, he's really shooting at those shots there, saying the N-word like a fucking Call of Duty kid, you know. He's on that MW3 lobby. He's like, you fucking. You know, it's just seriously, get help, man. It's crazy. Anyway, again, that pretty much wraps it up here. Yeah, just stop being a raid Sherpa slash raid report grinder dude or whatever. Just no one cares. Especially Garden. I know you're gonna run into Garden this week. Those Garden speedrunners that really cringe. They just can't take off Eager Edge Sword the whole raid. It's like, seriously, get help. Just sit down and play the video game. Anyway, yeah. That's about it, really. Actually, wait, no, it's not. Now I gotta explain this just in case someone in the comments can be like, oh no, I like speedrunning. Like, listen, no one cares. Like you can speedrun, right? I mean, that's fine, but like, get into a speedrun only group instead of just trying to force people to do your stupid shit that no one cares about. Like, if you just join a random LFG, you know, you just need to chill. Especially don't be like that one guy. I think I might explain this before in one of my raid stories or whatever. But this one time we were at the first encounter of Garden, right? Yeah, just right there, and he wants us to start it all over because he wouldn't get a full clear. Just like, no. Like, yeah, I get that I want to take that long to get back there, but like, still, like, no, I'm not gonna waste more time doing stupid shit like that just for one guy, you know, for your stupid ass raid report. Like, I knew it was for his raid report too. That's why like, I didn't want to do it. It's just like, no, you know, just deal with it or fucking leave. You know. And of course he did, because, you know, he's a loser. Alright, so now we're done. Now we're done. Okay. Have a good one.